Hi, my name is Maria and I am very nervous because today is going to be my first time making a live event. Also because my main language is not English, this is Spanish, so if I make a mistake, I apologize beforehand. Today I want to talk to you about Forex Scalping. What it is and share with you a simple but effective strategy. Also at the end, if you allow me, I would like to share an amazing scalping indicator. But don't worry, the scalping strategy that I am sharing does not need a daily indicator. You will only be using simple moving average and slow stochastics. But before I start, I would like to introduce myself. Don't worry, it will not be a long introduction. My name is Maria, and I have been trading for almost 10 years now. I started trading because I want to make money at home. I started searching in Google ways to make money online, and I found trading Forex. The first time I read about it, I was like, no, Forex is not for me. I am a simple home and stay-at-home mom with zero experience, no financial knowledge. I think to myself, there is no way I can trade the financial markets. Especially when you see all those Wall Street movies where people make a lot of money and they seem super stressed out and trading millions of dollars daily. I really thought you should be super intelligent or at least have a master's degree in economy. But every time I searched for ways to make money online, it appeared Forex. So I decided to take a free online course. The first thing I did was open a demo account to practice everything that I was learning without investing and losing my own money. It was easy, and after a couple of weeks learning and practicing, I started noticing that trading the financial markets was similar to any other business and investment. You have to buy low and sell high. So I thought, well, I am a woman. I know how to find good deals. I do it all the time in the supermarkets, in the shopping centers, etc. So after a month, I decided to open a real account. $100. And you know what? I lost the money. I was not ready. It was really different to trade virtual money than to trade with my own real money. I had no plan, no strategy, and no money management skills. When I lose, Forex is not for me. But there was a little tiny voice inside of me that was like, you can do it. Don't give up. Learn from your mistakes. So I tried again and again. Eventually, I started making money. Not a lot of money. But for the first time, I was making real money trading Forex. And the best thing is that I was doing it at home. And here are the 5 things I learned. 1, never, and I mean never, consider Forex as a path to get rich quickly. 2, be careful with your lots. You can make good money even with a small initial deposit, and there is no need to open large positions to make a decent profit. Remember, I start with only $100. 3, no emotions allowed. This is especially true when you see how you are losing money. It's really hard and it takes discipline and a good trading plan. 4, be consistent. Stick to your trading system and don't add or remove anything. And 5, and I like this one a lot. Love it, enjoy it. Your motivation and positive outlook are 2 of the keys to becoming a successful trader. Today, I can say I make money trading Forex every month, and I am very happy with my lifestyle. I love to stay home, see my kids grow, and to do the things I like. So now you know a little bit more of me. Now let's start with what is scalping. The main objective for Forex scalpers is to grab very small amounts of pips as many times as they can throughout the busiest times of the day. Very difficult, and it requires requires intense focus and quick thinking for being successful. It is not for those looking to make big wins all the time, but rather for those who like racking small profits over the long run to make an overall profit. You might be a forex scalper if you like fast trading and excitement. You don't mind being focused on your charts for several hours at a time. You are an impatient person who doesn't like to wait for long trades. You can think fast and change PS or direction quickly. Forex scalper, you easily get stressed in fast-moving environments. You can commit several hours of undivided attention to your charts. You had rather make fewer trades with higher profit gains. You like taking your time to analyze the overall picture of the market. Some things to consider if you decide to scalp. The most liquid pairs. Pairs such as the euro-dollar, pound-dollar, dollar-CHF, and dollar-yen offer the tightest spreads because they tend to have the highest trading volume. You want your spreads to be as tight as possible since you will be entering the market frequently. Trade only during the busiest times of the day. The most liquid times of the day are during the sessions overlaps. This is from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. and from 8 a.m. to 12 noon Eastern Time. Make sure to account for the spread. Because you enter the market frequently, its spreads will be a big factor in your overall profit. Be sure your targets are at least double your spread so that you can account for the times the market moves against you. Try focusing on one pair first. Scalping is very intense, and if you can put all your energy in one pair, you will have a better chance at being successful. Multiple pairs simultaneously as a noob would almost suicidal. If you start to get accustomed to the pace of things, then you can start by adding on another pair and see how it works for you. Make sure you follow good money management. This goes for any type of trade, but since you are making so many trades within a day, it is especially important that you are sticking to risk management practice. Major news reports can throw you off. Because of slippage and high volatility, trading around highly anticipated news reports can be very dangerous. It sucks when you unexpectedly see price jump in the opposite direction of your trade because of the news report. Be prepared and know what's coming out by checking out the economic calendar. You can find it in many Forex websites, such as Baby Peeps, Forex Factory, etc. Now let's explain the scalping strategy. What indicators do you need? First, the simple moving average 200 to find the general trend, and the oscillator slope stochastics for short-term time frame, M1 to M15. Trade rules. Go long when all stochastics oscillator lines are in oversold level, under 20, and the signal line crosses over the main line in an upwards move. Go short when all stochastics oscillator indicators are in overbought level. Offer 8. Open a short position and hope it hits the peak break. The first thing you need to do is find the trend. The first step to trading any successful trend-based strategy is to locate the trend. The 200 period simple moving average is one of the market's must-use tools for this purpose. You can find this indicator in any MetaTrader 4. platform. Traders can add this indicator to any graph and identify whether price is above or below the average. If price is above the SMA, traders can assume the trend is up and look to buy. If the price below the SMA, traders can assume the trend is down and look to sell. You can see a 5-minute US yen chart accompanied with the 200-period simple moving average. Given information above, traders should look to buy the US yen as long as it remains trending higher. If the trend continues, expectations are that price will remain above the 200-period simple moving average and new entry highs will be created. Once a trend is spotted using the 200-period simple moving average and a trading BS has been established, traders will be looking for a technical trigger to enter into the market. Oscillators are common choices, and slope stochastics can be added to your graph for this exact purpose. Below or in front of you, you can see the US yen 5-minute graph, this time with SSD added. Since we have identified the US yen is in an uptrend, traders will look to buy when SSD signals momentum returning back in the direction of the trend. This occurs when the green K line crossover the red D line below an oversold level of 20. Here you will see two trading opportunities of past CCD crossovers from today's trading on the US yen. Note how only 5 positions are to be taken on bullish crossovers as the uptrends continue. At no point should traders consider selling as the uptrend continues. As with many active market strategies, scalping forex trends carries risk. It is important to know upfront that trends eventually do end. Scalpers can use a swing low or even the 200-period simple moving average as places to set stop orders. In the event that price breaks and begins creating lower lows, traders will wish to exit an existing long position and look for other opportunities. The most challenging things for a trader is when to let go and sell, be it a loss or a profit. When executing the order, set your stop loss to be about 10-20 pips and the take profit to be about the same. This way you have an even up-down with a minimal loss. The lower the spread, the better. Under 2 pips is ideal. Most major currency pairs, US yen, euro yen, US CAD, have low spread. Why scalping is so difficult? Scalping encourages you over trading. A scalper can take a trade over the course of a few minutes. A scalper can take many trades over the course of an hour. If a few trades do not work out well, a scalper might be tempted to take revenge trades. Revenge trades are emotional trades meant to recapture lost profits. And these trades do not fit within the rules of the trading system. Revenge trades can lead to even more losses for many traders. Scalping is psychologically difficult. Scalpers often have a difficult time watching their account balance bounce up and down. Hundreds, even thousands of dollars can be made and lost over a few seconds. Many scalpers end up taking profits too quickly and then have a difficult time watching the market move hundreds of pips without them. Well, right now I would like to talk to you about the Forex Scalping indicator I told you at the beginning. The name is the X Scalper, and it really helps to overcome lots of the problems that you face when you scalp the markets. As I told you before, I started trading Forex without any knowledge or experience whatsoever. And it took me almost 1 year to start making money trading Forex. Yes, 1 year. And a lot of money lost. I really tried everything. I spent hours learning with Forex courses. I bought robots, indicators, but everything seemed to fail. Until I realized it was possible to overcome all the difficulties and trade successfully while keeping it safe. So I started trading following my trading plan. And you know what? It worked. I stopped buying Forex indicators and all that stuff. But eventually, I realized that maybe I was able to help other traders with simple techniques, and that's when I started trying out Forex products. One of the products I just tried and that I'm using is the Scalper. What is the Scalper? It's a very special indicator. On top of the highly accurate buy-sell signals, it can also inform you when the market has the most power to quickly and confidently go up or down. How it works. Look at this screenshot. When the fat dotted line changes from yellow to blue, we enter with a buy. When it changes from blue to yellow, we enter with sell. So this is a buy trade example, and this is a big winning trade. I have marked our entry point with buy and the exit with sell. Now, listen closely. Have a look at the two dashed lines marked with 1 and 2. These dashed lines indicate that the market starts getting momentum. One dashed line means good momentum, and two of them at the same time, very powerful momentum. As soon as you can see on this screenshot, before the first dashed line, the price wasn't clearly moving up or down. As soon as first dashed line appeared, however, the price started getting more power, and by the time second dashed line appeared, the price was finally ready to skyrocket. Fantastic. On top of all this, Scalper also has 3 different trading style options that you can use to adjust its signals to your own preference. Scalper also has sound alerts, email alerts, and a push notification option that can inform you of every new signal wherever you are. You will never miss any powerful trading opportunities ever again. And you will not need to be stuck to your computer in front of your graphics all day long. Want to know how you can use all this to your advantage? So if you're an aggressive trader, you can enter as soon as the main fat dotted line changes color. And if you are more conservative, you can wait for 1 or 2 dashed lines to appear and confirm the entry, and only then open the trade with minimum risk. But please, in order for this scalping indicator to work, you need to follow the rules that are given to you in the user's guide. The user guide will give you important trading rules that you must read. It's written in a very straightforward, do this and then do that, way that anyone can understand and follow, especially beginners. Believe me when I tell you that if you use the Scalper correctly, you will start making money fast, even in your first day. You will not have to be like me, that it took me almost a year to do it. If you are not satisfied with the product, you have a 60-day money back guarantee. No questions asked. So you can install it in your demo account, try it for 59 days, and if you are not satisfied, ask for your money back on the 60th day. If you want to see how it works live and more screenshots, please go to the official website that I am sharing with you below the presentation. Slide presentation. Sorry for any mistakes I had made and hope to do it again soon. Just a quick reminder. Follow me my social media. All the details are below. Until next time.